Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Tradey McTrade in Europa Universalis IV. So, we're on episode like 4. I think I fixed the sound issues. I don't know what it was. Just a loose cable or something. Hopefully it's not going to crop up again. That boat is totally driving. It's going through the land. Now it's become a caravan. Become a boat again. Ready? Look at that crazy caravan boat man thing. Did you see that? It was a boat. It was driving right through the land. That's craziness. Anyway, how are we doing on force limit and stuff? We're at 36 out of 39. Are we building ships? Yes, we are already building up to force limit. We'll probably build over the force limit if we have spare provinces. In fact, can we build here? It's not a core, so we can't build there. Can we train regular troops there? No, we cannot build in anything that's not a core. Right, so we're in this weird predicament where little bastard Munster is being aggressive and got there first and is trying to take over Friesland. However, at the very least, worst case scenario, if we can just get this thing cored, I'll be happy-ish, you know? Like, we could always declare war on Munster again. I think we have a truce with them for a while. I like our flag. Looks cool. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Let's play the game. Who's ready? Who's ready? Let's do this, Leroy! So, local patriotism, hostile core creation on us. I don't know why I went with that one first. I guess I was really nervous about this guy. And we really haven't improved relations with us, and he's actually neutral. So, yeah. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do that thing where we like double send, because I know how much people love it when I like, you know, min-max the game. You love it when I do that, right? Just say yes. Just say yes. Don't say no. Of course you do. Somebody canceled military access. So my thoughts on El Dorado so far. I'm not so sure I really like the way that you have military access through other countries. You know, I'd be happier with just like getting rid of military access altogether. You know, make it more like Crusader Kings 2, where you can just go wherever the hell you want. Because, well, actually, I guess I don't really care. I really don't care that much. As long as they fixed, hey, yes, sweet. They just decided to break the siege. They're just like, yeah, we don't want to do that anymore. All right, well, I'll take the siege then. Yeah, please do. The only province you can retreat to is your, well, I guess you won't retreat here because there's no one here. You'll retreat to any adjacent province. Tradey McTrade gains absent merchant in Saxony, in the Saxony node. I do want to finish my train of thought. My train of thought was that if they fix looting, if looting stops sucking, then I won't care about the military access thing. But as it is right now, I really don't like it because of the military access thing preventing, like, looting nearly everything. Like, you can basically not loot anything if it borders another country. Because they'll almost always ask for military access. I feel like you should just be able to loot anything. Just make it so you can loot any province. Get rid of the whole military access adjacency nonsense, crazy-ass mechanic. Just make it so that you can loot it. Every province can be looted every 6 months. Very simple. And then maybe, I mean, you know, whatever. Just whatever. So, Saxony. The Saxony node. When's that? Somewhere around here. Saxony. Do we care about that? How much trade power do we have here? Tradey McTrade has 47.7. This would be a minus 10. That's fine. I don't care about that. I do want to fight them. I'd like to get a little bit more prestige. So I think what we'll do is we will detach. And my gosh, look at that. Friesland's actually winning. Oh my goodness. We don't have any military access in Munster. And they will give it to us. Alright, sweet. Yeah, we'll bring back the guy from here as well. Pomerania has accepted peace. They will be forced to give the Hansa 10% of their income. Okay, another strange peace deal, in my opinion. I need military access Hansa, and I need to improve relations with Burgundy again. As soon as we get our guys back, improve with you, and improve with Austria. No, that's Bavaria. Alright, well, whatever. We got military access now, so yeah, we're gonna go squash their armies simply because I want the prestige. So I've uncovered a few more things, which I'm going to talk about. They're completely unrelated to this specific campaign. The Hansa has fully annexed Saxe-Lauenburg. Alright. Cool deal. The Hansa is now at peace, and Austria is at peace. So what would you say the chances are that that province ends up the big old nasty unlawful territory penalty? I'd say the chances are pretty good. We're going to march through there and go hang out in our own territory, try to reduce the unrest a little bit. Let's watch that province. That province. Go ahead, Austria. Do it, Austria. You know you want to. Unless, are you allied with Austria? No, you're not. Alright, Austria, what are you doing, Austria? Throw that nastiness on there, you know you want to. Also, these ships are mothballed. There's a chance we could capture ships. Pretty unlikely, but what would we need to do to actually blockade this thing? It's got 6 base stacks. These can blockade 3. I mean, the blockade could be nice, but we don't really need to win this war quickly. We need to finish the core first. And then, even after that, I've got to decide, like, okay, now what am I going to do? Maybe we just declare, like, a trade war on the Hansa or something. We need to chain in another war, is what it comes down to. Alright, I guess I'm going to take the time to think about that. Look at the size of those rebellions. My goodness, the English pretender rebels are nuts. England, you're going down, man. You were hostile to me, and now you're not. Well, we share the same trade node. And I'm imagining you're not embargoing me, are you? They do. So we do have a CB against them. We've got trade dispute. Now, they probably have a lot of ships, though. The fact that they're getting wrecked by mercenaries, or whatever they're called, rebels, doesn't mean that they don't have heavies. So we can't beat them in the sea. But, I mean, that'd be a bold move to attack England. I don't know. I guess we could try to, like, we can't fabricate on you, can we? No, none of you guys. The Hansa's our rival. We have trade dispute with them. Is that, what, you embargoing me as well? No. I'm a little confused by this whole trade dispute thing. Like, why do we have trade dispute with so many countries? Oh, that's right, that's right, that's right. I don't know where you see it in here, but merchant republics always have trade dispute against other merchant republics. That's why. We have trade dispute against England, because England is a... they're embargoing us. But we have it against Ragusa, Genoa, Venice, and the Hansa because they are other merchant republics. So we could totally, and this would probably be awesome for us, since we have only 3 out of 4 relationship slots and it's all just military access, we could totally attack the Hansa with trade dispute, or yeah, this one, win the war, well, assuming we could beat Bremen, Riga, and Livonian Order, and the Hansa. But we could totally spend a relationship slot on them to get transfer trade power, and get half the trade power that the Hansa has in the Lubeck trade node, which would be... what is this? 92% of the ducats stay in the trade node. Look at all that money that we could pull out. They have a lot of trade power here. That'd be so cool. Who are your allies? Riga and the Livonian Order. It would be questionable. I don't know that we can actually attack them. Hansa. The Hansa. They've got 8,500 troops. We've got more than that. What about their navy? The Hansa has 17 ships, and we have 39. They only have 1 heavy. We have way more ships than they do. I would love to have, like, a different CEB, though. Like the, justified trade conflict. The Hansa must have at least 20% of the total trade power in a node where you have at least 10%. They currently have... So if I send my ships... Let's try something real quick. If I protect trade in Lubeck and bump my trade power percentage up a little bit. Like, what if we just sent, for a moment, all of our ships to Lubeck? Because, like, okay, I would have a difficulty, I think, in beating the Hansa. I think we have to wait till the end of the month. It doesn't update automatically anymore. Yeah, we don't have any trade power here yet. So I think it'd be very difficult for us to beat them with the, like, show superiority CB. Hansa must have at least 20% in a node where you have at least 10%. Alright. Am I just misreading this? Do we need to be lower than they are? Maybe? We'll keep messing with it till we find it. I've done this before. I just don't remember exactly how I'm supposed to do it. But if we use the blockade ports, we definitely have naval superiority over them. We could get a ticking war score right away from the very first day. Hansa must have at least 20%. Perhaps it can't be their home node. Is that the issue? So I'm fairly certain in this node, they've got 20%, and I've got less than 20%. Yeah, I think it's going to have to be another node. Okay, let's see then. The Hansa has... Alright, I apologize for this, because I keep on having to just, like, look at it over and over again. Let me make sure I understand. They must have at least 20% trade power in a trade node. So the only nodes that they have 20%... They've got 13 here, it's just not enough. Hansa has... Oh, that feeds in, not up. And then they've got 9% here. And I guess you can't do it against their capital node. I would have assumed you still could do it against their capital node. Why can't we do this fabricated CB? I'll have to look this up. Perhaps. You know what, I'm just going to go look it up right now. EU4 Wiki, Trade Conflict, CB. Doesn't tell me anything about it. Okay, well that didn't help at all. Alright, whatever. I guess we're gonna have to declare regular war. But we've got to change something in after this one. Otherwise, we're just gonna end up in the same problem. We're gonna take Friesland. And then we're gonna end up with unlawful territory, even though he... Did he? Aha, he did. See, that's what we need to avoid. We cannot handle the, Hey, look at that. The AI is actually increasing autonomy. Still, 6% unrest, 65% autonomy. Like, that's no good. Who are your enemies? Pomerania. Pomerania, do you want to be my friend? We're totally mutual friends. Let's improve relations with them. Okay. Alright, well we just let the game run for a bit. We wait until we can siege down Friesland, then we'll probably keep the war going until we get called for peace, or until we can declare another war. We could fabricate claim on Gallery. They're allied with Denmark and East Frisia. Denmark would be a bit problematic. I can't fabricate on really anyone else, aside from Burgundy. But if we could secure an alliance with Burgundy, maybe. England will cede Cog, Gascony, Normandy, Laborde, and Clay. Wow, they gave up all 5. Holy crap. Normally France only gets like 2 or 3 of them. But they get rid of all 5 because they have so many rebels that their enthusiasm went to the floor. And they just gave up everything in the very first war. That's crazy. Wow. Alright, well we don't need to be protecting trade in Lubeck anymore. This seems like it's doing a weird thing. Protect trade. Like, if you're protecting trade in English Channel, then I click this, it goes here. See, like, when you click to tell them to stop, this is a weird thing that I've noticed recently. If they're already protecting in a node, and you click to tell them to stop, it automatically goes to this one again. I don't think it used to do that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I get really distracted by minor mechanic things. You should know this by now. Don't even try to act surprised. You know it's true. Now, I think the other thing would be really nice. Austria, could you just go to war with someone, please? Because then I wouldn't have to go to war. And I don't want to go to war. I'm gonna do, but at the same time, I want trade conflict. Trade conflict would be way better. Also, I think we should probably overbuild our force limit, because ships are really cheap. Like, the price of ships does go up by a little bit for being over the number. But here's the thing, if we queue them up while we're right at the force limit, notice how the price is 20? It doesn't go up until you're actually starting to get fairly significantly over it. But now, being over the force limit increases the cost by 0.5. Every ship after that's going to cost more. That's weird. Look at that. 20, 20, 20, 21. Yeah, they're out of order now. If I cancel the cheaper ones, I can keep the more expensive ones. That's so weird. We'll build all the ones we can until it starts to cost extra. And then even then, we'll probably start building more at some point. Yeah, let's queue up one more in each of these. Get all three of them working equally. Okay, okay. We're gonna make it. We're gonna survive the Arumba Dutch Flemish Merchant Republic of Tradey McTrade. Cannot be stopped. We're too strong. Oh, right. So I was saying I'm going to comment on some of the things that are kind of weird about the game right now, right? That are completely unrelated to Tradey McTrade. So I noticed that the supply limit modifier from terrain is like completely not even used in the game, even though every type of terrain has its own special modifier. So farmlands, supply limit +5. You got woods, supply limit +3. Grasslands, supply limit +4. Mountains, supply limit +2. Right? That all sounds great in theory. Except if you go down here, for instance, this is my little test site. Notice how the supply limit here is 15, base supply 15. That's because it's coastal. Supply limit in Maria is, guess what, 15 because it's coastal. This one's supposed to have +3 from drylands. This one's supposed to have +2 from mountains, but it doesn't because it's just not even, the number means nothing. Also notice how the local defensiveness modifier from being mountains, you're supposed to have 25% fort defense here, but you don't. Because reasons. The terrain's just broken. Hey, I love this game. I'm allowed to complain about it. It's part of my job. You don't understand. They took our gerbs. Gerbs. My job is to play the game and, like, complain. And just, that's what I do. I notice stuff. They should really make me into a QA guy. I'll do it. I'll do it for free. Just give me the game early. Let me play it. And then let me put it on YouTube. That's the only stipulation. Let me put it on YouTube. I will report everything I find. Just let me play it. I'll find everything that's wrong with the game and tell you about it. Publicly, online. But the game will be better that way. Come on, you know you want to. Alright, timing-wise, this is going to work out perfect. We're going to get this core done. And we do have Austria set to special interest, right? I'm assuming we do. Yes, we do. There should really just be a button like right here. Or somewhere on here. It would be like over here, or maybe somewhere near them, or on this screen, like, check, special interest. Be super useful. But anyway, the timing's going to work out perfect. We're going to get our core done. The religion's wrong, which is rather unfortunate. How's our little rebellion coming? Only 10% Dutch nationalists? That's cool. I don't know that we're actually going to be able to convert this thing, but... Milan has declared war on Genoa. Yeah, Genoa, you're dead. Ooh, Milan called... Ooh, Burgundy is gonna beat the snot out of you, Milan. Good luck. Alright, we got our core done. So, hey, hey, Austria, do you want to be my ally? That'd be awesome. You don't? I'm shocked. Alright, so... Now that it's done being cored, we have a base missionary strength of -0.4. That is such a useful feature in this game. So Norse rituals thing. I think we need this. We need to hire a theologian. Do we have one? Why is this button not working as a key mount? It should. Oh, okay. It's key bound to escape. I'll need to make a mental note to fix that. Anyway, what was I trying to do? I'm trying to find a theologian. And we have none theologians. But we do have a missionary strength guy. I think we will gladly pay for him in an effort to convert away the vileness of Catholicism. We have a base conversion speed. It's going to take 62 months. That's not bad. We can do that. A little bit of unrest. Pretty likely we're going to have a rebellion. You know what? I don't think we should do this right this second. Oh, unless we wanted to raise autonomy. Because we have war exhaustion, right? And I don't want to pay the war exhaustion down, and we're going to be right into another war here in a second, probably. Alright, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a break here. I'm going to go fix my mod, and then go from there. So, yeah. Alright, well, I'll see you again in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.